Right guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a Sunstrip pre-cut for the DS3. We're going to try and get this on today. The weather's not looking great and it looks like it's probably about to rain, so this is probably a very bad idea. But we're going to try and attempt to get it done and get the hairdryer out and just give it a whiz over, and fingers crossed it will hold. So yeah, we got this made up. Guys in production have sent it across to test on the DS3, so fingers crossed something else that we can put up online as a pre-cut for a DS3 if you've got one. But anyway, let's get cracking, let's get this open and see what we're dealing with. Right guys, so when you order your Sunstrips, they obviously come like this, pre-packaged. We've actually designed the customized logo. We've actually done that in gold to match the gold bits on the DS3. So yeah, we're just going to get the Sunstrip out now and we're going to give that a crack and see if we can get this on the car. Fingers crossed this goes well and the weather holds. So let's quickly get this done. Right guys, so tools for the job. You want yourself a very small Stanley, even a scalpel probably be better. A squeegee, very important, and a bottle, spray bottle with a little bit of soapy water, so washing up liquid, a few drops, and you are ready. I've done this before, we're not going to go through it in massive detail, but fairly simple. You want to grab your Sunstrip. This is a matte black. And then what we're going to do is we're going to peel off the backing tape and spray the Sunstrip as we go. First of all, we do need to spray the windscreen, so that's important. So let's get that done first. Right, now that's sprayed, we're going to go to the Sunstrip. The reason we do that is when you put it onto the car, you want enough to move it around into position. If you didn't have any water on it, it'll just get stuck and it'll be ruined. So let's get that done. There's a little bit of wind, so it's not ideal. I'm going to try our best just to get this done. So we're going to grab the edge. Just be careful because you don't want to touch it too much. Let's work out which way up it is first of all. Okay. Probably do with an extra pair of hands, to be honest. Well, we're going to try our best to get that on. So we'll spray it as we go, fill it down, spray it again. What we could probably do is lay it on the car. It is a little bit windy and we'll peel off the other half in a second. Let's do that first. So we'll just do it like that and get it on. A little bit of water under there. Come around, grab the other side, get that flat, move it up into position as well. So a little bit of jiggling around to do. So it's pretty good on that side. Let's check the side. Not bad actually. Bad at all. Make sure it's not too high. It's good. Check the other side. Pretty happy with that, guys. I mean, that's it. That's as simple as that. Just we throw it on. In some respects, just adjust it up a little bit here, and yeah, it's pretty good either side. I think I'm happy with that. I think that's as close we're going to get it. So once you're happy with that, then use your squeegee. And we'll just squeegee all the water out. So right guys, I've got a few different squeegees on me actually today. They're all available in the web store, so if you want to choose just a standard rigid one, plastic one, or there's felt edged ones. This is like a rubber on this side, and then I do like a really soft one. I always like using the felt ones because then it doesn't scratch. So probably worth investing in just a couple of quid, 3 quid, something. So we're just literally going to go over it now and just take the water out. It will move around a little bit because we've obviously sprayed it and it's got soapy water underneath, so it can move now. What we want to do is just go really gentle, just work out some of the bubbles, and then potentially just move it slightly back into position. But you just want to start working out all the water underneath, and you'll see it coming out. So we're just going to do that all the way across, and then it just needs the time to start to adhere to the windscreen. So the adhesive underneath on the Sunstrip will start to work, and it will start to dry. This is probably where, being in this weather, using a hairdryer. And to be honest, if it was any colder, I would definitely recommend using a hairdryer. And the reason is, if you left it, you did it late in the afternoon, and it was really cold, the likelihood is we'll just freeze underneath it, and all that will happen is you'll get in the car in the morning, you'll go off and it'll just fly off. So to be honest, I always recommend using a hairdryer, regardless of the weather, to be honest. Dries it out quicker, especially if you want to do an overlay the same day. So we're probably not going to do the overlay today, we're just going to get this done. So I'm just going to use this to squeegee the water out, and then we're probably going to hit that with the hairdryer in a minute. Well, so I'll just show you up close. So literally we just laid it on, I did one half, and then I took the other half off and just moved it in position. As you can see, it's pretty bang on as a pre-cut. and I'm just going to go down like this, and you'll see the water start coming out of it. So we're just going to do that all the way along. I'll show you better on this side. You can see all the bubbles, see all the ripples. So I'm just going to go down, and the water will come out like so, and this will then flatten it to the windscreen as well. So you want to keep doing that all the way along so you see no bubbles. And the idea is also using a hairdryer will also help form it to the windscreen, not only to adhere to the windscreen, but it also really helps with any bubbles. So right, let's just get that squidgied and then we'll be back. So right guys, that was all of 10 minutes. I mean, that's how easy a Sunstrip is. So like, if you want to change it up, do so. Just take your old one off and throw a new one on. Different colours, different designs. I've got plenty of options in my web store, so if you want to change it up. But I love cars with a Sunstrip. I think they look really good. This one isn't too deep. Like the ST ones I make are 200 or 20 centimeters, 200 deep. This is a little shorter. I would have been like to have obviously done it a little bit larger, but it missed the sensor. Whereas on the ST it's further down. But that's how easy it is. Now, I do sell them for the Mark IIIs and so on, and in fact any car. It does mean sometimes you have to trim slightly on the edge, but that shouldn't put anybody off because it's easy. You lay it down, you squidgy it out like I have done, and then what you want to do is anything that's slightly larger, so if it is got an overhang, you use your squidgy, your hard edge, and you basically define it around like that. You score it so you've got the crease, and then you use your scalpel just to delicately trim, and then you just use your squidgy and go back over, and it's done. It's really simple, so it shouldn't put you off. And to be honest, I think I've got them on sale at $16.99, so if you make a mistake, it's not costly, you know. But anyway, there we go, and it's already looking pretty good. I love a car with a Sunstrip, and that is just enough to make it look sweet. Right, let's get the hairdryer out, let's give it a blast of heat. Right guys, I've got the hairdryer. We're just going to blast it with heat, and we'll just get this dry and yeah, before it starts to rain. So let's go. Right, hit it with heat, and there you go. Sunstrip done. I mean, it's probably taken like half an hour, so I'm really happy with that, and it looks good in matte black. It actually looks fire, man. It looks fire. So yeah, happy with that. I think we're going to leave the overlay today, although I might have a quick look at it. But yeah, really simple. And that's the DS3 pre-cut Sunstrip, available at customrides.uk. So let's have a look at this overlay. So we've got the Custom Rides overlay in gold. It is getting a bit late, and overlays can be a little bit fiddly, to be honest. Takes a little bit of element of measuring from each side to make sure, and obviously from the top and the bottom, just to make sure you've got it central, if that's how you want it. Some people have it slightly lower down. I prefer it in the center. but nevertheless it is a little bit fiddly. I think we're going to leave it today and just leave the Sunstrip on. I'm glad that that's done. So we'll come back to that another day and we'll get this on. But for now, we're going to leave that off. Right guys, that concludes the video of the Sunstrip installation, and I think it looks pretty good. Right everyone, that concludes the installation of the pre-cut Sunstrip on the DS3. I think it looks pretty cool. I love a car with a Sunstrip. I think it looks really good. So if you do want to get yourself one, jump over to www.customrides.uk. You'll find a link somewhere around here, and you can get yourself a Sunstrip for the DS3 and your ST and any other car, and they're on offer at the moment at $16.99, and that's free delivery. So definitely worth jumping on there and grabbing yourself one. And that concludes the installation. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button to follow all the next up and coming videos, and I will catch you on the other side.